Hey Queens, welcome back to another episode of Chaos and Rambling for half an hour. Hello, I'm Ellie, nice to meet you. Very freshly Ellie. I'm still getting used to it today. Like, I was out having a drink with my friends because I'm on holiday for my 24th birthday right now. I was out having a drink with my friends earlier and I called myself Eleanor and I had to correct myself and I was like, girl, both are your name. That's literally still your name. Anyways, hello, this is my first podcast episode as a 24-year-old woman. I'm still figuring out how I feel about that. I like the number 24 because my birthday is the 24th of January. I want a 24 tattoo, maybe, but 8 is my lucky number. It just 24 divided by 8, 8, 16, 24! Oh my god, it's 3 times 8. Wait, I'm actually getting my calculator out because I can't trust my brain. No, I can't. 8 times 3, 24! Okay, so I don't know why that means anything. I think it's just satisfying to my heart, I guess. How cool of a background is this, by the way? So we hired a villa on Airbnb and I've been running around trying to find a place to film this. I tried in my bedroom, I tried in my dressing room. I have a dressing room. Girl, whoever fucking owns this shit is crazy rich. I already know they have money to burn. I bet they fucking set it on fire out there for a campfire when they're here. But it's fucking lovely. And this is actually so cute. It's like a sofa. You can tell. You're not stupid. I don't need to mansplain a sofa to you. Anyway, how have I been? When was the last podcast that I posted? What was it? Oh, it was the one about how I kind of want kids. I think I want a girl. I could imagine myself with a little girl, you know. Anyway, we're not talking about that again. But Jordan has really bad baby fever at the moment and it's really kind of rubbing off onto me. And I ain't fucking ready for that shit. It's dangerous spending too much time with her at the moment because she's today we walked past this little baby that was in a panda all-in-one baby suit and she was nearly screaming over it. I get like that about cats though. I did see a cat today and it did run away from me. But that doesn't matter, it was still nice. Okay, so I have this thing in my notes about my podcast prompts, right? And I have different sections for it, my life updates, music I've been listening to, shows I've been liking. Look at my life updates. Ain't no fucking life updates lately. Shows and movies that I've been liking. Okay, I finally finished BoJack Horseman. I'm obsessed. I really liked the ending. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but my boyfriend really doesn't like the final episode. By the way, guys, I have a boyfriend and he's here in Spain right now. He's actually having a shit. So I'll call him out when he's done. I'll make sure he washes his hands before he meets you guys. He's got to make a good impression. Do you want to meet him in this podcast? Anyway, I watched BoJack Horseman with my boyfriend and he prefers the second to last episode. He wishes it ended there. And I think that's quite a popular opinion about BoJack, honestly. Jordan thinks the same. But I'm very sensitive, I'm very emotional, and the last episode was good for me. It was good for me to see that, you know? You'll know what I mean if you've watched it. Another thing I've watched lately, the Don't Hug Me, I'm scared. No, yeah, cool, I didn't want them to see me anyway, fuck. The lights in here go off after a while. Hello? How the fuck do you put these on? Guys, I literally don't know what to do, I'm so stressed. What the fuck? Fine, we'll find another location. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm gonna get an ache in my back from hunching, but I'll do it for the girls. Anyway, what was I saying? Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, apparently. The TV show. I was at Bilzo's house the other day and he put it on and I really didn't want to watch it inside, but I was like, I'm not gonna say this, but I really didn't want to watch it because that shit fucking scares me. I am scared and Don't Hug Me or I'll jump. It's fucking scary as that shit. But honestly, the TV show is good. The first episode was Slay Boots in the House. I kind of liked it because it wasn't that scary. I'm such a fucking scaredy cat of everything ever. What else? Oh, okay, so I made a section in my notes for the podcast of stuff that I've Googled because I find my Googles so fucking funny. So, did Coca-Cola actually have cocaine in it? That's not that much of a weird search, but it did. It actually did, and I say bring it back. I'm not allowed to say that. That was a joke. The other day, someone said the phrase, "ay caramba," in front of me. And I was like, I wonder what that actually translates to. So I Googled, Ica Rumba. Adam, write that shit on screen. I spelled it like that. Ica Rumba. I put it on my like private Instagram story and people found it so fucking funny. Corpse laughed at it and he's like Mexican, is he? And I was like, now I'm embarrassed. And that's about it. That's all I've got in my little notes page. What music have I been listening to lately? Let me update you. I haven't had a single sip of this. I've just been chewing your ear off the whole time. Okay, I really like this song called My Favorite Game by the Cardigans. It's quite an old song and it's fucking sleigh boots and house. Luna by the Smashing Pumpkins, Plush by Stone Temple Pilots, Dungeon by Powerplant, Hate It or Love It by The Game and 50 Cent is a fucking banger. I rediscovered that the other day and I was like, why did I ever stop listening to this? This is a fucking tune. Fast Times by Sabrina Carpenter as well. That whole album, Emails I Can't Send. You know what? I fucking love a pop girly, like a pop princess. There is one thing about me that just get me. What a thing to be like an ethereal little woman in this day and age. There's too many responsibilities and too many tasks to do. And sometimes I just like to feel like a princess and I just put Ariana Grande on and she transports me there. You know what? It's been a really good day. We went to Porto-Banús. So the villa that we're in is in Marbella and Porto-Banús is only about like half an hour car journey away. So we went there. Actually, we were supposed to go there yesterday on my actual birthday, but it fucking rained. And I cried on my birthday. You know what? That is such a pattern that I've not only noticed in my life, but in other people's lives. I cry on every single birthday for a different reason every time, sometimes no reason. I don't know what it is. It's probably the pressure of it being your birthday and you want to have a good time. So you're stressing out because you feel like you're not having a good enough time and then things upset you easier. I genuinely couldn't remember what I was crying about yesterday. And I have the worst memory ever in the world anyway, but like I can't remember, but I know that I do it every single year. A pattern that I have noticed about myself is that I have my birthday that's usually a bit shit for some reason, and then I end up having like a redo birthday that's really fucking good. So this year, cried yesterday, it rained outside so we couldn't do the initial plan of like going into Porto-Banús. We were gonna have a little, I love Ganús. Have you seen that meme of, oh, what's her name? Her name has escaped my brain, but she's saying like, I love good news. And someone made a tweet being like, when the alien overlord Ganús, I don't know, something about an alien overlord Ganús. And she's going, I love Ganús, I just love Ganús. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? So we couldn't do the plan yesterday on my birthday and I just had a little bit, not a bad day, like I had a good day still, but just an emotional one, you know? You know when you just can't shake like bad feelings in you and it's like, I wish I wasn't sad right now, but I am and I have to cry about it. But yeah, today was a really fucking good redo. Like I'm so glad we managed to have today and like my boyfriend was here for it and all my friends are here and we've got some really nice little vlog clips. I always get so excited to see my vlogs like fully edited by Jake afterwards because I'm like, this is just like a little time capsule of me and my friends forever. I can't wait to have my kids and be able to show them like their mum and her friends and now her boyfriend. Like, oh, imagine, no, we are gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm so excited to be able to have those memories forever, to be able to look out whenever I want. And like, it's really nice as well because I have moved away from home. I'm originally from Yorkshire, which is about a 5-hour car journey away from London. So like, I'm quite far away from my mum. I don't get to see like all my family as much as I would hope. So it's nice for them to be able to like watch my life from like the other side of the country. And like my mom fucking loves my Instagram stories. She's like my biggest fan on Instagram. She reacts to every single thing. She's now followed my boyfriend on Instagram and she reacts to every single thing that he does with me. She's my biggest fan. Anyway, I wonder if boyfriend stopped shitting. Oh, I'm sorry that your first impression of my boyfriend is that he's a little shitty ass. Sorry. It might not be your first impression of this man because he is out and about online. And to be fair, a few people have already worked out that we're together, but I'm excited to be able to like actually say it, you know? I've just seen a meme on Instagram. Ew, that was the most millennial thing I've ever said. Oh my God, I'm 24. I sounded really 24 years old then, didn't I? But I seen this thing on Instagram. If a teacher said that you were a pleasure to have in class, that means ugly and quiet. I wasn't quiet, I was so fucking loud. Okay, so this is one thing. Hello? Oh my God, I bought a brain liquor in Spain, guys. How long has it been since you've seen these? In the pandemic, I ordered a fucking full box of these for some reason. Like, I just got it in my head. I was like, I really want to try a brain liquor again. But obviously, pandemic, can't go out like searching every shop for a brain liquor. And these are not that easily available these days. So I just ordered like the first thing I found on Amazon, and it was like a box of 8 of the fuckers, and it nearly killed me. All those E numbers. I love E numbers. I love good news. Anyway, oh my god, it's got a pink ball. Oh my god, it looks like a dog's. That's uncomfortable. I just caught myself in the viewfinder. Don't look. Oh yeah, look at my tattoo. It needs redoing because it's kind of like fading, and also because it was hand poked, you know, where they do like individual like dots, it kind of looks like it's got teeth because there's just like dots of a smile. It's called Peep. I named it after Lil Peep. I don't know why. Of course I really like Lil Peep, but like why did we have to do that? But it's like spreading out over time. I knew that would happen, but I just think that's such a fucking cool little tattoo idea. That's like one of my favorites. I kind of always forget I have that one, but he's cool. I don't know what tattoo I want next. Of course I want 24. There's a few ideas. Me and Adam, whenever we see like matching tattoo TikToks or anything like that, or like posts, we always send them to each other and we're like, let's get all of them. Me and Adam already have a matching tattoo. I don't know if you've seen the weekly vlog yet. You might have, but we went to go and get matching tattoos, and I'll show you it anyway, whether you've seen it or not. So there was one time we went to the... This is actually a really long and convoluted story, but I'm gonna tell you it anyway because it's kind of funny. So when I was first seeing my boyfriend, like one of our first dates was gonna be to like go to the aquarium in London. And I remember I booked it, and then he texted me like that morning or the day before, and he was like, I'm really ill, I'm sorry I can't make it. And obviously I didn't know the boy that well at this point, and I was like, that's just an excuse. Like my head, because I've been like fucked over by boys in the past, and I was just like, that's probably just an excuse. Like he's just making up the fact that he's ill because he doesn't want to see me. So I like text my friends and I was like, guys, I've got these tickets for the aquarium. I'm not gonna get like ditched by this boy. Let's go to the aquarium anyway and have a fucking good time regardless. So we did. We went to the aquarium, me, Adam and Jake, and it was fucking sick. It was a really good day. And then we went and had like cocktails and food afterwards, and we got really, of course we got really drunk. And then we were like just drawing on napkins and stuff. And me and Adam drew these 2 little doodles, and we were like, they're so fucking cute. Like, I think I drew mine on him, like on his hand, and he was like, should we get these tattooed? These are really cute. And I was like, yes. So Adam drew me this. It's a little starfish with a little smiley. And Adam's is just like a little like flower with a smiley in it. And I think it's so cute. I like that we've got like matching tattoos that aren't quite matching. Oh, I'm spoilt for choice. I don't know which one I want more. Guys, am I smart or am I fucking smart? It looks like grenadine, but blue. Guys, I'm sorry, am I freaking a mixologist? Am I Willy Wonka? I'll be wonking that Willy. Oh my god, I didn't re-put my lipstick on before I started filming this. Now I'm embarrassed. Well, now you've embarrassed me. Why did you point it out? The lipstick that I was wearing earlier was so effing cute as well. It's from Urban Decay. I got sent it gifted. I get so excited whenever I get anything gifted, especially makeup, because I grew up watching like makeup YouTube and seeing all this gifted shit that like these big YouTubers would get. And yes, it can get so excessive, but because I'm not necessarily like a beauty creator, the stuff that I get sent is never really excessive. It's just companies being like, hi, do you want to like try a couple of lipsticks? And I'm like, yes please, Urban Decay, yes please. I will put the name of it on screen. Adam, there you go. Adam actually asked me what lipstick I'm wearing. Oh my god, I'm wearing, well, it's kind of rubbed off now, but I was wearing this pink lipstick in this true crime video, and I got so many comments about my lipstick. Camera's gonna die. Change your battery. Go change. It's like changing your nappy, innit? Go change your nappy. Come on. Boyfriend reveal.
Oh, you even like pointed it so that if I walk out the door, I'm like in frame.
Well, no, I've just been sat here.
This seems.
But not everything's about
feels
me.
targeted. This whole podcast's about me. This is my podcast.
Come say hi.
Hiya. You're right.
Guys, it's my boyfriend.
Hello.
It's Jack. His name's Jack.
What's that? It's green.
No, okay, so it's champagne, and then I squeezed my brain liquor in it, and it's giving grenadine.
Why the fuck have you done that?
It's nice. No.
Oh, yeah, I can't drink.
Can we say that on here?
Yeah,
It's
the fight's
announced
announced
now.
now.
He's fighting a man.
Yeah.
He's doing a boxing fight, and it's really cool, and I'm gonna go watch, and I'm gonna be scared the whole time.
Yeah, to be fair.
I don't like bad
You can sit with
vibes.
my mum and just be scared with her.
That's fine, I'll hide behind her.
No, she'll try and outgo on you. No, to be fair, my brother used to box, so she's kind of watched like us fight.
I don't like it. I went to go and see one of Deji's fights, and I was like looking through my hands. I was like, "Woo, go Deji!" I hate like bad vibes things. I hate seeing people like get hurt or get sad or whatever. I know that it's just a game. It's not a game. Sport. I know that they're like all consenting, but I'm like, I don't want to. You're hurting him.
Yeah, but I've been sparring. Like I've been punched around at this point.
Oh, she been sparring.
Yeah, I've not shown you the videos of it, but there's some. Oh no, I've shown you that one. Remember when I had a growl then? Yeah. Neither of us can burp. We both do little growl noises.
Oh yeah, that's one of our little couple traits is that we both make weird little growling noises.
Don't burp.
Oh, look at these as well. I've got the necklace,
yeah.
and he's got a matching bracelet.
You say like.
Oh, we also have these. He got me these for Christmas. Can I show it?
Yeah, of course you can. It might be on a bit wrong. Is it spin around?
Yeah.
It spins around on my neck.
So he got me these for.
Move it out of the way.
Bye guys. He got me these for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
He's got this one. Mine's at home.
You never wear yours, so it doesn't work.
No, I still would.
You don't wear it, so it doesn't really work.
I haven't worn it often, but
it's fine.
I don't have matching earrings. I'm gonna need matching earrings.
To mine? I don't wear earrings.
I know it's a silver necklace, and these are rose gold.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a rose gold girly. You buy me
are.
a silver necklace, you're gonna have to buy me all the matching parts.
Right.
So look, it's.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'll stand.
So they both have like a half a heart, and it's got a little magnet there. So then like mine's got a magnet, and we can attach them together.
Jet Manifold viewers are going to see this and be like, this doesn't seem like Jet Manifold
Lol.
behaviour. This is going to be really jarring to anyone who knows me from the internet. Dead silence.
Oh, that happens quite a lot.
Does it? I think it's because I'm used to streaming, so...
I'd just be sat there and I'd be like, what am I going to say next?
I'm used to streaming, so I like talk every... Like, I don't... Dead air is not a thing I can do. So whenever there is dead air, I get a bit like panicked. I'm like, say something.
Oh, I feel like we should have planned something a bit better for this. I want them to like get to know you, but like what?
Ask me some questions.
I already know things.
Well, you know things, they don't. They do, I'm on the internet. I'm an internet man.
Tell them.
These lot might not.
Tell them what you do. My girlies might not know
What
you.
do I do though?
What do you do? You just.
I really don't like this question because when people like ask me like, obviously people like, no, I do content. They're like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, stuff.
I just talk.
I just kind of chat shit or like do a thing and people watch it. It's like really quite aimless. Like yours is really easy. You just got I do true crime and everyone goes, good. It's really like Jack Edwards books. Right? Like everyone I've met here, like Jordan's probably the closest to like a little bit, but like even then it's just video essays. Like it's like really, it's very like, you know, I do vlogs kind of, but like they're not really vlogs because they're a little bit too like.
And also, when's the last time you fucking did one of those? You stream. Mainly
stream.
Yeah, if I was to introduce you to someone, I would be like, he's a Twitch streamer. And then they would go, what does he stream? And I go, don't know.
And then it's just like, again, then the answer becomes shit.
Right, do you want to stop fucking getting in the way of the camera? I want to give a bit of background to us, and I can't figure out how to. We met in like June at a friend's party, Charlie Roxburgh, if you know him. Anyway, we met at his birthday, and we really got on, whatever, and then just like forgot each other existed for a few months. And then I went to Brighton for a week to just go play out. I fucking love it there. There's a beach and everything, and an arcade. I rinsed them arcades when I went there. I've got like 6 key rings.
We've never been. Ever. We've never been.
Sorry.
We went to go we went to the pier to go on the spinny thing.
Oh yeah, like one of our first dates, this fucker drags me on this big ride that like flops over the sea. It was good.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
And we ran into a camera woman that I know, and she like took pictures of us because she spotted me while I was on the ride. Like I didn't see her beforehand. She like.
Do we have these pictures?
No, I never asked her for them. But I swear I saw her taking some.
That's funny.
But she like spotted me from on the ride, and we were like spinning. And I was like, hello.
What was like our first date? Oh, our first like proper date. I Ubered to Brighton from London because I was already drunk. I'd gone out day drinking with my friends, and then like I was texting him and I was like, I really fancy this boy, da da da. And then like
She didn't text me that would be.
Oh yeah, no, I was telling my friends.
Yeah.
Imagine I text you being like, really fancy this boy.
I'd be like, all right.
So yeah, I was already like day drunk, and then it got to like mid-afternoon. How did it even come up? I don't know, either way I fucking invited myself to Brighton, hopped in an Uber. We went out for a meal and I barely even remember it because I was drunk. I was so drunk. I shouldn't have been allowed. I don't know why my friends let me do that. They were like, yeah girl, you're in fit state to go and meet this man.
I don't think they want, I think Jake was trying to stop you.
I'm a free spirit, can't be tamed.
But I was just sat at a pub and then you messaged me and went, can I come? I was like,
We sat in a pub. Oh no, were you with people?
Just Rihanna.
No, because then you took me to a cocktail bar. I don't think it was Twisted Lime though.
I think it was.
No, because I went to the toilet and I don't think I've ever been to Twisted Lime toilets because I took selfies in the toilet mirror. My manager really wanted me to watch the GK Barry podcast.
You should, it's fun.
She was like, he said he likes girls with red hair.
I did.
It's nice.
I did, and you know what? Have you seen the TikTok Grace made about it? Because it was like, she definitely like, because obviously she's known me together for a while, and she like, because obviously I say like a few hair colours in it, right? But I say ginger.
Wow, I only have one.
Yeah, I know, but at this point we weren't trying to be put. Oh yeah,
What do you mean you said a couple of hair colours when there's like 3 natural ones in the world?
Yeah, I think I picked all 3 natural ones.
Yeah, I just like girls.
No, I think I said all the 3 natural ones. And I went, oh, just the natural ones then. And I went, none of them silly colours.
Oh yeah, go watch him on Saving Grace podcast. He slayed that.
You don't have to. I mean, hey.
No, they do.
I'm not getting paid.
They do. That's your homework. Before the next podcast, I want you to go and watch him.
Right, I say like 3 colours, but she puts the red head. She puts the red head in the caption, and then if you go to the comments.
Oh my fuck! That's funny. Look at the suggested search at the top.
And your name's spelt wrong as well.
No, it's not.
Oh, it was the first time.
Do you know me?
It wasn't spelt. It was spelt wrong when I first saw it.
Lol, what would he know about hair? I want to watch it.
3 top hair colours. Blondes.
I'm not that.
I think I'm a bit boring. Oh no, like black.
I'm not that either.
Ginger.
Blonde,
gonna say it.
black haired ginger.
Yeah, complete opposite. Traditional.
I was the last one. I was the last one.
Right.
So you were sleeping at my house the night before. You go on this podcast and you go, I like blondes, I like black hair.
No.
Oh, and my ginger girlfriend actually. That was your last thought. Wow.
At this point we were still like not public, so I was like, oh, better make it inconspicuous and say a couple more beforehand. Imagine if I just went on and went, Ginger, if they were a YouTuber that would help.
True crime.
I bet man, I did say that later on as well. I was like, it'd help if they were a YouTuber. I really like true crime. You know, if they shared that common interest with me, I'd love that. Also, if they were from the north of the UK, that's where I'm from, so I'd really relate to
No,
that.
you're not.
Oh, okay.
He loves to think that he's a northerner. He's from the Midlands.
Yeah, but I'm from that bit of the Midlands which really, like, northern.
No. The Midlands is the Midlands.
Right, you've met my family. That is a northern family. It's a British, like, they're northern.
You know what? You've got northern vibes, but you're not northern.
Well, exactly. Well, that's all that matters. It's nothing but
It's
a
a
vibe.
state of mind.
Exactly. Being northern is a state of mind. It's about voting Labour and keeping it that way. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I have forgot to tell you about this. He flew out to surprise me on my birthday. That's so sweet. You do some nice little things for me sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Like
fly places.
Oh, what did you do? Oh.
You don't even have your birthday presents yet.
Oh, I'm so excited. I hope he's got me a cat.
I've not got you a cat.
I've
been assuring you that I've not got you a cat. I definitely don't.
I've been hinting to him for weeks, if not months, that I'm like, I hope I get a cat for my birthday.
Also, where's the poor fucker now if I'm here? Like, where would he be?
Someone's looking after him, I know. I can tell you don't have to like try and put me off the scent. I already know that you've got me a cat. I'm so excited.
You definitely don't have you.
No, but I was like, I really hope there's a present that's like meowing on my birthday, and he's like, I haven't got you a cat. I'm like, I haven't. And I'm like, no, I'm just really excited.
I said
to
I'd
unwrap my
take you
cat.
to go buy a cat on your birthday, but I can't, like, I'm not gonna buy one, because I want you to pick your cat. I don't want to go...
But like, what if you got me one that like really hates me?
Yeah, or what if you pick one up and you're like, that's a munter? Like, you know, like, I don't want to pick one up that you don't like. That's like way too big of a decision. You've got to look after it for the next like 15 years maybe. Imagine you don't like the fucker, which is a problem that you can have with children, so, you know, could happen.
That would actually be so peak if you didn't like your kid.
Can I address this one? Actually, now we're public. Remember when you posted the podcast titled, Maybe I Do Want to Get Married and Have Kids, and I'm just sat there at home and then my notifications goes off and I'm like,
I literally...
news to me! It wasn't, actually, you said this
I
before.
put on my close friend story, I was like, because you were live at the time.
I was live, yeah.
You were live at the time. I put on my close friend story, I was like, moment of silence for my boyfriend who's going to get that notification and shit his pants. Oh, I am still getting a cat though.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Well, fine.
We'll go on
Well, fine, I'll go do it now. Shall I go do it now?
in Spain. How are you gonna get back? Don't do silly things.
Put it in my bag.
And it would die. You need to put air holes in the bag.
Yeah. Come on, you think I don't know how to transport a cat?
It might hurt its ears. I'm always worried.
When I get a cat, I've got to get one of them cat backpacks that looks like an astronaut.
That looks like an astronaut.
Yeah, Adam, insert a picture of an astronaut cat backpack. I gotta get a backpack.
You gotta go back.
Who's letting me drink champagne? I had the worst hangover ever in the world
That
this
smells
morning.
foul. I can't believe you mixed brain liquors into it.
You can't even really taste it. Honestly, guys,
Fucking fluorescent blue.
it did nothing
It's
to
that
the
Walter
drink.
White shit. I really like Breaking Bad.
Jesse, why are you blue? I told them about BoJack Horseman.
What about it? Just that we've watched it.
I told them that he's a horse.
He is. It's true.
He is. We call it the funny horse show because he is a funny horse. Like, if you had to name like top 3 funny horses.
Realistically, I've always called it the depressed horse show, but you started calling it the funny horse. I'm like, that's nicer.
Oh yeah, maybe I just see the good in things.
You do, because I was always like, oh, the depressed horse.
He is a depressed horse, but the show at large is funny, and
It
I
is.
think, even you know what?
Until like the last season, I feel like it starts being more serious by the last season.
Yeah, it
Starts
does
being
because
funny.
they were like, yeah, we've got to wrap this shit up. Let's like break everyone's hearts in the meantime. But yeah, sorry, I've got depression and I think I'm fun. I'm the funny horse. Oh my god, I'm the horse. Guys, I'm Pickles. Fine, I'll think of some questions. What's 5 times 6?
30. Do you want to know something
Is that
really?
actually?
Yeah, it is. Do you want to know something really dull about me that I did the other night? The other night I was on TikTok and it was like a TikTok and it just popped up and it was like a shape with a little highlighted area and it was like, what is the area of this space? And he's like, the guy's going to show you how to work it out. And I paused it and I'm like, I've not done maths in years. And I sat down and like properly did the whole thing because like I haven't been in school for like 2 years now and I was like, because I was like really, really good in school, right? Like I was like smart.
Oh yeah, he was Boots brain.
Which but boots brains, yeah,
Boots
yeah.
brain.
But like nowadays, like I haven't used my brain in like any capacity for like 2 years. I've just been like doing shit on the internet. So I was like, can I still do this? And the answer was, I can't. And I got the answer wrong. I reckon I was close. Like I was proud of how much I still remembered, but I did get it wrong. But it was alright. I was, there was pi involved and shit.
Pi. The number. Yeah. Well, my brain immediately went to Pinely.
Oh.
I was like, why is he shortening Pinely like that? My mate Pi. Life of Pi. Is Pi the guy or the tiger?
Yeah, it's the guy.
Or the boat?
We looked it up. It was definitely the guy.
Should be the tiger, don't you
Because
think?
you were insisting on it being the tiger, and I'm like,
Because that sounds like a better story. The life of the tiger.
but
You know?
no, I feel like people have more
It gives-
interesting lives.
No, Lion King.
Yeah, but they can talk.
Lion King, Lady and the Tramp, Aristocrats.
They can all talk though.
Toy Story.
They're toys.
There's a dog. Slinky.
He's a toy.
Dog.
Yeah, but
Toy dog.
there's also a dog in Toy Story, but he's not the most important part of Toy
There's
Story.
a dog in Toy Story.
So Andy has a little sausage dog, and then Steve.
Slinky. It's a toy.
He also has a sausage dog because Woody goes, "Reach for the sky," and the dog
yeah.
is dead. So that's like the opening scene of Toy Story. And then Sid, not Steve.
Did you call him Steve?
Call him Steve. Sid has like a fucking bulldog thing. I don't know. You can't tell what type of dog it is because it was like early Pixar animation. It was really, really bad. But like I think it's a bulldog.
We were playing a game earlier when we were out for drinks, trying to make movie titles like porn titles.
Oh, it's one of my favourite games.
Toy Story. I came up with this one and no one laughed for like a second. Sex Toy Story.
Yeah, but
He thought I just shoved the word sex in front of
I
the
thought
movie.
you not quite understood the game.
Like, Ellie, you can't just put the word sex in there.
Well,
and make-
Jordan just kept saying "cum" in things.
We were
Not
like,
literally, but
we
like,
were,
she just kept like adding the word "cum."
yeah, we were like Family Guy. She was like, family cum. Like, darling, that's not
It's gonna
the
be
game.
clever, like Step Family Guy. Like that's then.
That was
funny.
good. Jake came up with Step
Jake
Family
was
Guy.
good at the
That was
game.
sick.
Jake was good at the game.
What else were some good ones?
So one of my favourites is Saving Private Ryan is Saving Ryan.
Saving Ryan's Privates! That's so
that's a
fucking
good one.
funny.
What else did I have? I started off with one. Oh, like Friday Night Funkin'. The game would be Friday Night Fucking. Like that's
Yeah.
that's like a given.
We tried to do BoJack Horseman and we thought
BoJack Horsecock. Like it would be Horsecock. Like definitely.
Bo Jack off Horsecock. Yep.
Who's Bo?
Pete. Toy Story.
From Toy
Full
Story.
circle. Yeah.
Sex Toy Story. There we are. Well, that's been a great episode.
How do we wrap it up? It's only been 22 minutes, say nothing.
You can ask me more things.
I know everything about it.
I know you know, but you want them to. It's like when I know GK Barry, but she asked me questions. Oh,
Wow.
dear.
Is it only because I've been doing it for 3 episodes you think I'm not that good of a podcast host?
We've never had a guest before.
What's this stance?
I got worried. I got overwhelmed.
long. You're very long. I'm really long, aren't I?
That video.
I'm really
Do you
long.
want to add it in? Do you want me to send
Guys,
it in?
no, you could just show them now. Guys.
Okay, you can show them how long you are. Let me shift.
Literally so
I woke up to this once.
I can get long.
I woke up and she was stood there in the wardrobe and then she went, look how long I am, and she was doing this trying to reach something.
And then I did it laid down on the floor.
Yeah.
I have wingspan. Did you just fart?
No, did you?
Guys, my boyfriend farted.
I didn't. I didn't do
He
it.
farted.
No.
Measure my wingspan. In feet.
Oh, hold on then.
This is fucking weird. Can I show them this? Look at this.
Oh, well, my life's seen.
That's his phone. That's cute.
Thank you, Casetify.
Kindly gifted from Casetify. We love you, Casetify. Anyway. I feel like we're done.
We're done.
Hope you like him. I do. Cool.
Lovely.
See you in a bit. See you in the next one. Look out for Marbella vlog, or if it's already up, go watch it. Why haven't you watched it yet? Go watch it.
Alright, yeah, do that.
You watch it as well. Oh, guys, you don't watch my second channel videos.
You do.
We literally have beef about this all the time. He never fucking watches my videos. And I'm
I
like,
do. I binge watched them the other night.
Yeah, because I've been telling him off for so long because he don't watch my videos.
I'm really busy at the minute. I don't get time to watch anything but Breaking Bad. I don't even watch Breaking Bad.
Wow, you cheat.
I've not even watched Breaking Bad in 3 weeks. And you can imagine how miffed off I am. What are you doing?
I don't know, that could be funny.
Poke me in the mouth.
I was hoping it was going to be open enough for me to just go like that. You know, like when people are yawning and you just shove your finger in. Funny. Okay, bye.